Hello, my name is Trinity, and for the special topics, I wanted to learn more about illegal substances. The topic I've always had more questions bubbling up, waiting to dive into and learn more about. I think I absorbed the most within the first few weeks of class because I quickly knew which subtopics of illegal drug addiction I wanted to look into, the impacts on vulnerable populations, cocaine addiction, overdose and death rates. As a psychology major, I think my favorite question to learn more about is why. This project helped me answer some of those questions. Glad we had the freedom to research whatever we wanted to within our special topics. For our first week of research, I looked into drug use among Native Americans, finding a higher proportion of Native Americans using methamphetamine, higher rates of illegal drug use and methamphetamine-involved overdose compared to any other ethnic group. One takeaway I've thought a lot about since I read it in week 3, reading an article on the neurobiology of cocaine addiction. Cocaine affects an area of the brain that is very old in evolutionary terms and can have profound effects. Another effect of cocaine is on the nucleus accumbens, which affect reward and survival, or act on reward and survival. When someone experiences a cocaine high, these regions imprint a memory of intense pleasure as well as people, places, and things associated with the drug. My group and I thought that was super interesting. Another at-risk population I looked at was inmates after release from prison, lack of drug education during incarceration, lack of social support in and out of prison, returning to high drug exposure environments, and unmet medical and mental health needs all contribute to drug use following release. Social support is especially important following release, helping re-entry into the community and shape new paths post-incarceration. The article found that some inmates were not aware of their lowered tolerance, leading to overdoses following release, while others were aware of their lowered tolerance, but the overdose as a way out of facing challenges following release or ending up back in prison. Weeks 4 and 6, I looked at overdose rates in the US. Week 4, I found that synthetic opioids have higher rates of overdose than prescription opioids. Lack of awareness around synthetic opioid potency and increased availability contribute to these higher rates. Week 6, I found higher rates of polysubstance drug use and overdose among veterans, Native Americans, elderly, and communities of high poverty. Methamphetamine and prescription opioids or sedative use and overdoses are more common in rural areas, while illicit opioid and cocaine use is more common in larger cities. I really liked the special topic discussions. I learned a lot from my peers, and we all had very different ideas of what we wanted to research within this topic, and that made it super interesting to come in every week and learn something different. Overall, I enjoyed researching what interested me within this topic. I learned more about vulnerable populations, overdose rates, neurobiological effects of illegal drug use, and a lot more within my special topic group. I enjoyed this class and getting to answer questions I've always wanted to dive more into.